Hi, welcome to Lesson 8 of the Understanding WordPress Posts course. In this lesson we will look at the draft feature of posts. Sometimes you are working on a post but you are not ready to publish it, i.e. adding it to the database and thus making it visible to all. For example, you are halfway typing this wonderful post where the UPS arrives at the door and ring the bell. So you want that, so you save your post as a draft so you can come back later to finish it. In fact, WordPress saves a draft automatically as well every couple of minutes. So in this lesson, by way of summarizing everything we've looked at up till now, we will create several posts about reader-submitted limericks. We'll save them as drafts because we have not quite decided whether we are actually going to use them. Okay, back to my website. There we are. We're going to create a new post. And in the same testimonial document, we have, I'll just copy the first one. Paste it in, sort. So I'll say reader limerick, and it was Peaches Sing. Okay, but I'm going to say no, I'm not going to publish it now. I'll save it as a draft. I'll save it as a draft and I'll go away, go and answer the door, get my parcel from UPS, and now I come back, posts, and there we can see is our post. It's marked as a draft. Okay. What I want to do, I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this, whether I'm going to give them titles or what. So this is quite a fun one. If you've been in Surrey and the farms there, you could quite picture this scene. Okay, so here I'm going to cheat. It's not a good idea, but it does help. And I'm going to make that text white because my background is white. Normally I would not recommend that, but I just want that to look nice, and I have no other way of, well, this is a quick, dirty way of doing that. Okay, so I've created this and it's still saved as a draft, and I'll do a new one. And this one was Joan Wellington. So again, reader limerick, or grab hers, stick it in there, insert, copy that and put it up there. I'm going to save it as a draft, and I want to make it look nice, so I'll do the normal thing. Okay, and how did I do that? Put some text to make the text white. Really not a good idea, but boy, does it work. Okay, and I'm saving that as a draft. I'm still debating in my mind whether I'm going to use them and how I'm going to use them. That's why it's still a draft. The thinking is I'm going to have a form and say to people, please submit, if you want it listed on my website, please send me your limericks. My concern is that people will send a whole slew of horrible limericks, lewd ones, pornographic ones even, and while I can just delete them, I don't know if I really want to look at them even. So that's sort of my concern at this point. But having said that, I wonder we could add a picture of a little, what is it, a Fiat, actually. So there we have our little limerick. You can preview the limerick, nevertheless, even though the world can't see it yet. So here is a limerick, and you can see the result of our fidgets. It's not appearing in our list yet. And if I were to look at our blog, it's not appearing in our blog either. Well, I think I'm nevertheless going to, for the sake of teaching, I'm going to go back and create. So let's go and see. I'll go to posts, and it's a category, and I'll call it Reader Limericks. It's too good an idea not to have it, so these are limericks submitted by our readers. Add the new category. So now we have another category. We can go back to our posts. So get a list of all our posts. So we'll go to this guy, and we'll now say we want to allocate that to the Reader Limericks category, and we will now actually publish it. So the status is published. Beautiful. And I'll go to the other one, Peter Singh, which was still in draft mode, and we will allocate it as a Reader Limerick. I think that was good. Maybe, I'm not sure. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say I'll add the name of the reader to the tags. Perhaps I should do that. Yeah, add, publish. So it's a Reader Limerick. Okay, let's update that and see the result. Finally then, if we go back to our website, we now have a category called Reader Limericks. Click, and these are limericks that's submitted by our readers. Okay, so there are the new category. Maybe let's add a menu item, Reader Limericks. Why not? That way we practice that. So we're not dealing with pages, we're dealing with a category. It's a Reader Limerick. We'll add it to the menu, and we'll put it right at the bottom. So at the end, it's part of our menu. Let's have a look. So there we go, Reader Limericks. And they can have a look at reader submitted limericks. Well, that completes our course on using posts. It's a new way of thinking. You have to remember that it goes into the database in the sequence that you put them in. Although we saw you can actually change the date of a post, you get to view your posts either by allocating a category or a tag, as we did here. Then you can add those to the menu or by using a widget in the sidebar. Posts are very powerful. They're useful for information that is added to your website during the life of the website. Pages are added in the beginning. They are the static things like the About Us and Contact Us. So you put those on right in the beginning. But then things that change with time, like news items, reader limericks, testimonials, they are added over time. And for them, using posts as the content type is ideal. Thank you for watching.